Hey guys, I just got out of Wicked for Good. I know I'm late getting to this one, but finding time to get out of the house and go to the theater has gotten harder and harder to do. But because I saw the first one in theaters, I did not want to miss this one. And thankfully, I guess like the positive aspect of waiting a little bit is it was a much smaller experience. I didn't have it ruined by the audience I was with. like, I mean, not that it ruined the movie by any stretch of the imagination, but I had a pretty insufferable audience the first time I went to see at least part one. So didn't have that problem this time around. But I love the film. I love it to death. It does have a couple of issues, the same issues that I kind of have with with the musical itself, the Broadway show, especially in Act Two, of which this is adapting. The first third of this movie, I think, is a little bit clunky. The way it navigates and bounces around through these story beats is a little rushed. It's a little disjointed, and like with the musical itself, I think could have benefited from a little bit more time spent in those moments, though a lot of those moments in the grand scheme of things, well, okay, one or two of them are pretty important. I was going to say aren't that big to the narrative overall, but there's a couple that kind of are. I would have liked to have been, if they were going to flesh anything out, there's some segments in the first third that definitely I think could have needed a little bit more attention. That aside, those things out of the way, like those criticisms about the pacing, the story, the fact that this is a part two, unlike part one, it does feel like it's got less of a beginning, middle, and end. I think part one definitely feels more like a traditional 3-act film compared to this. But all that aside, the music, the visuals, and the performances, just like in the first one, man, the performances are the highlight of this experience. On top of the music, the music's iconic, the soundtrack's iconic, the musical is iconic, and the way they adapted these songs, the way they perform them, do it justice, like for real justice. But I think the real selling point of this movie, beyond just the magic, the message as well, because it's got a very poignant, strong message that resonates even to this day. And I feel like it's one of those ones that's going to be timeless. And I think that's why this story sticks around so strongly. But also just like Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, their performances, the emotionality, and their commitment to these characters and bringing this story to life, it's the most moving element of this. And when you combine that with the music, with their voices, their vocals, and the narrative, it's this perfect culmination that just, I feel, moves the soul. And I thought they slayed that. But yeah, I know I'm a little bit late getting to this one. I'm glad I finally crossed it off my list. And yeah, what did you guys think? How do you feel about Wicked for Good?